scrolls of Sangam. Children of the ATA, listen as I tell about the old times and the new dawn. In those unwritten years, thousands of lives ago, the first Susam also came to the mountain. His disciples and most loyal students followed his journey. He was a master of martial art. Susam's vision was that mortal life is short, yet he had so much to do and teach. Would his technique and tradition be lost as the morning mists? There were thousands of techniques and postures for the body in movement. There was a steel tempering of the heart that could change a man's way in life. He studied how these lessons could live beyond written words or twice-told tales of olden ways. As a master weaver looms five-spun thread, he wove thoughts across techniques in patterns of art with life. As his students learned the fabric of his art, they could see techniques crossed with spirit. The art would remain in spirit and force long after the weaver was dust. Disciples of Susam practiced these patterns woven to them by their master, and they, in turn, passed them to their juniors, generation after generation. Did that first master martial weaver realize he had wrought so well that his art would live millions of days? Did his spirit touch us as he wove those first patterns for hearts of future generations? For he is with us even today. The techniques are the same in spirit as when he taught them. The tree has grown, but holds the same roots. Other masters grafted their hearts into the great design. They added new life as parents in new generations add to the life of their family, and by adding, make it greater, not less. With dawn drawing light across the sky, I, Hang Lee, invite you, my disciples, students and family, to join me in a journey through our new day. Families need new generations to live. The spirit of Susam needs new enthusiasm and growth to be nourished in us. I am duty-bound by the mantle of mastership to refresh tradition of spirit with knowledge and skills of our new age. A sage said, ages past, nothing new lies under the sun. even in my bound duty to keep the ATA at the peak of this age. It is the technique and tradition of the ages. Only the patterns of their weaving are new. As given by that first master to your seniors, his disciples, I offer this new weave for your futures. Your senior, too, soon will be with you only in the weave and form created of their spirit for you. I dream that you learn to enjoy each day without thought to merely relive yesterday for its comforts, to climb the ladder of life or art, the security and warmth of the first step must give way to find a higher level. Come, witness with me this affirmation of our art, heritage, and renewal. In the spirit of Susam, I bring you Sangam to join the East and West, a new wellspring to mix and join in a voyage to the stars. Master Han Ong Lee, President and Founder, American Taekwondo Association.
As Grandmaster Lee was leaving Korea to start a new life in America, his instructor gave him a gift. The gift included 2 items, a bar of soap and a candle. Grandmaster asked no questions as to the meaning of the gift, but often pondered its meaning. On a trip back to his homeland some years later, he discovered that his instructor had passed away, and so there was no way of asking him the meaning of the gift. When Grandmaster became an instructor himself, it was at this point in his life that the meaning of the soap and candle became a realization. A leader's life must make constant sacrifices, as does the soap and candle. The soap cleanses the body by sacrificing itself, just as the leader sacrifices himself daily to help cleanse the student's mind and body. A candle's light is seen as knowledge. The light reveals what could not be seen. The candle must constantly sacrifice itself as it melts away in order to keep the flame going. In the same way, a leader must illuminate with knowledge and guidance so that the students can see their path that was once dark and shed a light on a life that was full of darkness. The candle is also used at the master's ceremony to represent their willingness to follow the Grandmaster's example, to make a daily sacrifice for the children of Sangam Taekwondo, and to prove to be a loyal student of the Grandmaster. And what I'd like you guys to do is, we heard about some of your goals, why you wanted to be where you are today, but it's also time to set new goals. For all the midtermers, you're currently in the goal, but when you blow out the candle, you're going to promise to yourself, and do it to yourself, that you're going to obtain and reach other goals. Just as important in daily goals as this big goal you made in Taekwondo. And when you blow the candle out, it's like a promise to yourself